reflective thing. And when you break to choose your issue you want to work on, you know, this is the dynamics. It teaches us sacrifice. It teaches us sharing. It teaches suppressing our ego. You can only work on one question today. Okay? And therefore, and you're going to make a presentation. You're going to solve your question. And we're going to have lots of fun. And I know from the young adults are so energetic. When we've done just young adult workshops, where there might be 80, 90 young adults, the energy level just blows the place off. So, you know, there's plenty of young adults here. So all us gray-haired guys, get ready for some energy, okay? You're going to feel it. You're going to feel their energy, okay? And that's what it's supposed to be, right? We're supposed to slow down as we get a little older, except for Swami. He says, you're not retired, you're retired. You know, like you do an automobile tire. That's why you see these guys walking around this at Buddha party working 14 hours a day. Mr. Narasimhan, here he is, he can't even see, and he's the editor of the Sanatana. You know, like this. He's so funny.
Let me add a few things. When you do your group sessions, we want men and women.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
In each group session. And for this reason, it gives male energy and female energy. We think differently. And so it's really important that we interact with each other. Also, it's a round circle. There's no head. There's no one that's in charge. There's no leadership. But there is a group memory keeper. And whoever becomes a group memory keeper volunteers to take down some of the notes of what needs to be brought up here and spoken. So basically, it's like Robert said, like a study circle. And you all are going to be doing most of the work today. What we like to start with...
I got to explain one thing I didn't.
Okay.
Okay. In a normal workshop where we got a little more time, you create, like you did in the parenting one, your key issues and concerns. Because 90% of the ones that have been done in marriage is posted around the room. Now, for instance, if family or outside influence, if there's one not listed on that chart or flip chart, what they call them. No, I'm just saying that so there's no confusion. You can add one. I mean, this doesn't mean you can only work on what's on there. I mean, there's plenty of things in communication. We're not trying to force you into anything. But since these are 90% of what people have done in the last 10 or 12 years, most of them are there. And we did that to save an hour. That's why. Because it takes an hour to go through your key issues and concerns and write them and post them and everything. So if you stand under outside influence and you want to add one that's not on here in your group, just do it. Okay, we're not trying to force you to only use what's there.
So the very first thing that I want you all to do, can you all see this quote for Swami here? Is my head in the way? Huh? Let's all read it together as loud as we can so Swami can hear. First, you must understand each other. After that, adjustment will be easy. First, understand. Second, adjustment. 90% of people try adjustment first. This is the wrong way around. First, understand. Understand, then adjustment. Communication, transformation. Saying the same thing. So, the very first thing we're going to do is an exercise. And the exercise is going to be on what are some expectations that we have in marriage. Now, it doesn't need to be your own personal expectation or what your own personal expectation, but we're going to have a blurt session. And blurt means anybody can call out. And we're going to have two girls on each side, and they're going to be writing them down. And I went practical things. What are expectations that we see in the commercials and on TV and every place else? I got to tell you the funniest one I ever heard. The funniest one I ever heard was when we were doing a session in Buddha Party, and it was with a Japanese group, a young adults. This young adult stood up and said, "I want a wife that never complains." I said, you're in trouble already. Can you imagine what happened after he got married with that expectation? It's wonderful. We have all these expectations. So, anyway, give us some of your expectations.
Wait a minute. Now, if the guy was deaf and he couldn't hear the complaints, and she was blind and couldn't see what he did wrong, it wouldn't be any problem, would it?
No, but that's not the case.
Oh, you mean you're talking about that we have love and in marriage is an eye-opener? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. So, anyway, what are some of your expectations? What are expectations that we have in general? Boy, I didn't realize this was such a tough question.
Now all you guys look straight ahead, you can't see who's saying what, and all you girls look straight ahead, so you can't see who's saying what.
Financially stable, that's a big one. That's a big one. Absolutely. Non-smoker?
Smoker?
What else? Huh? Not drinker, non-drinker.
Honesty.
Someone who's honest. Yes.
Cleanliness.
Huh? Non-womanizing. Listen, that's important.
Cleanliness.
What?
Cleanliness.
Cleanliness, important. Very good.
A guy who doesn't clean too much with the mother
putting the wife before the rest of the parents, right? Huh?
Wife first.
Wife first. Yeah, that's important. Absolutely. What else? Mutual, do we have understanding? Huh? Mutual understanding. What about children? Huh? Either you want them or you don't. Is that important? And if you have them, what? You have no expectations with your spouse, with your children? 50-50 responsibility with children, our family.